Oh, sorry, chat. Bloody hell. Thank you for that, Reds. Bloody hell. Do apologise, chat. Don't know why that was off. Yeah, do apologise, chat. Oh, absolute nightmare. Yeah, do apologise, chat. Hope you're a good man. You can read something else. Usually, yeah, let's check the, yeah. Usually on live productions, you have your producer down your ear telling you, you've done something wrong. But none of the messages from the lads anyway, so do apologise about that, Reds. You can tell they're not watching. But Reds, yeah, there we go. As David has said there, silence is golden. Yeah, especially if you are a blue or anything watching the watching the stream as well. But Reds, how are we? Yeah, do apologise, Reds. Yeah, technical issues. But Reds, how are we? As I said, there we go, yeah. Massive thank you, all of yous. How are we? Liverpool going to, obviously, Japan. 72,377 capacity stadium in the Nissan Stadium. Very state-of-the-art. Big up there, David. Yes, I was just doing the promos for the chat as well. And as you say, Mavrashvili, Bradley, Canate, Virgil van Dijk, Kirkes, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, Gakpo, Salah, Wirtz, and Ekitike. Reds, anyway. But yeah, thank you for keeping me on the toes anyway. Yeah, absolute live productions. Sometimes that happens as well. So I do apologise, Reds, anyway. But it was a bit of respite for you listening to me anyway. So all good. But Reds, yeah, strong starting 11, as I was saying. But I do apologise. I'm on mute. Yeah, it is very much a similar lineup that we are very much going to be facing. Facing the opposition teams on Friday anyway in match week 1 against Bournemouth. Very, very strong starting 11 for Liverpool this afternoon. I know everyone goes, it's pre-season and all that, but obviously possibly Alisson to come back into that starting 11, and then Alexis McAllister, I'd say. And then that'd be more or less a strong starting 11, but that's the ability Liverpool have got now. The interchanging and the fluidity within the starting 11 as well. Players are on their toes in terms of a week to week. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. So I think as we get closer to the Premier League start week, match week 1, obviously we got the double header against Bilbao in a couple of days' time as well. So the closer we get to that, I think we'll see a very much more consistent starting 11 for Liverpool in regards to the starting 11. And it's just all about, as we said at the top of the show, it's all about getting the fitness. I know everyone goes, oh, what are you doing, pre-seasons, games and all that, but it doesn't matter. I love Liverpool and we all love Liverpool. Whether you're watching on the 5-a-side, pre-season friendly, doesn't really matter. It's an opportunity to watch our players. Main thing I'm always watching pre-season games is no injuries. Touch wood, fingers crossed. Like, that's what it's all about. Like, not getting any injuries in pre-season sometimes does happen, as we've seen with Joe Gomez, sadly. But luckily enough, we don't know the full analysis on his injury yet. But hopefully when a couple more details come out, that it's not too major in regards to that as well. So it's he's got a couple of weeks to go until the start of the Premier League. I know it's not ideal, but Reds, yeah, let us know your thoughts on the start 11. The best opportunity, Hugo Ekitike, the first time Liverpool fans, all of us are going to be seeing the Frenchman leading the line for Liverpool this season as well. Yes, it's pre-season, but I think it's an exciting opportunity for every single Liverpool fan, really, to see him in the starting 11. And he will get opportunities today, and I fully anticipate Hugo Ekitike to score this afternoon, especially when he's playing with the calibre of players in and around him as well. And no respect to the opposition, but obviously this team that we are playing, obviously Yokohama, they did get relegated from the Japanese top tier anyway last season, finished third in the relegation zone anyway, so they're going to be playing in the second tier of the J League anyway. So yeah, it's going to be interesting in regards, obviously the Japanese football is massively developed, especially over the last 10, 15, 20 odd years anyway. I think you are seeing a lot more of the Japanese players coming to the European continent, which is fantastic. For, I think, even if you go back to the last World Cup anyway, they had some very big results in the World Cup. Obviously the year in which Argentina did win, Messi won the World Cup anyway, but they're always a big surprise. And if no one's, I know a lot of you don't really watch international football, but I tend to watch a fair bit anyway. Just great opportunities to watch some new players that I haven't seen anyway. But the Japanese team, Japan, like the phenomenal, like the work ethic in terms of the shape, the ability to go forward and defend as well. They are a collective unit, really. But as you see, and obviously Wataru Endo, not in the starting 11, but he is on the bench as well. And I think that's going to be an amazing opportunity for Endo, to obviously the Japan captain anyway, to come back home and play in front of his people as well. So it'd be a proud moment for him, proud moment for his family as well, to very much represent Liverpool. And I'm sure everyone's proud over there in Japan. So yeah, it's a great opportunity, and hopefully the development of Japanese football does continue anyway. There's quite a fair couple of, obviously you look at like Kubo, that used to be at Real Madrid, obviously Real Sociedad now, Endo, a couple of other players in the Bundesliga, there's a fair couple of them. And obviously a great contingent in Celtic as well. There's been quite a big influx of Japanese players going into the SPL as well, which is fantastic. So it's only growing, and they're developing, a bit like the Moroccan side in terms of their development as a national side. More money, and more money is coming in, and most importantly, the exposure of players coming into big leagues and playing with better players. So the levels, of course, going to be raising as well. But it's an amazing opportunity for all the Red fans in Japan, or anyone travelling to Japan over in Asia as well. It's just for the Reds that live in Liverpool or live in England as well, it's only a couple of hours travel to Anfield or whatever, 10 minutes down the road for me. But as we said in the last game against AC Milan, yes, we got beat. It doesn't really matter about the scoreline. It's all about fitness. But what it is, an opportunity for it, is the fans to go and see every single Liverpool player, and it might be the first, might be the last, or whatever happens, but it just presents, this is why it's important, like pre-season games, most importantly, obviously commercially and making money and all that. But I think above all that, it's about the fans getting an opportunity of seeing like their heroes, really, and the opportunity as well, as we said already over the last week or so in the pre-season games, that famous one in in Australia, I think, in that massive stadium in the MGM arena, and You'll Never Walk Alone. So it's created so many great memories for thousands of Liverpool, hundreds of thousands of Liverpool fans, and long may it continue as well. But there's interviewing Ian Rushy on the VT at the minute. We are fastly approaching kick-off, 14 minutes as well, Reds. But let us know your thoughts on the starting 11. And if you haven't already done so, make sure you drop a like on the video as well. Massively helps out. And I do apologise for anyone tuning in now. It's probably like it sounds. You can hear the audio, but apologies for anyone that was listening in the opening couple of minutes there as well, chat. Technical difficulties. But at least we're getting in and out in pre-season anyway, and not like 2 weeks into the Premier League. Yeah, it's quite a rarity that. But Reds, how are we? Let's get to all your comments as well. As Jan's saying there, big up there, bud. Yeah, and make sure you do head over to, obviously we had ChatGNG, Grizz Khan as well, and obviously Gags Tandon. You can check out that as well. Across over to Discord, Media Matters, David Lynch with Dave Davis on Monday. Dave asked David Lynch all about the latest transfer news, Liverpool related, Isak, and all the latest links to Liverpool, and obviously his great analysis on Liverpool versus AC Milan, and just David Lynch's thoughts heading into the Premier League season, as we do see as well. And obviously head over to the Discord community. We got over 2,000 Liverpool fans over there as well, Reds. It's an amazing opportunity to meet new people, meet new Reds as well, and hopefully friends along the way. Everyone's absolutely sound over there, and it's free to join if you click the link in the description. If you are watching on Facebook or YouTube as well, there's Reds from every corner of the globe. Obviously, if you become an Anfield Index Pro member, you can very much open up a wider, greater catalogue of different sections, of course, in regards to Liverpool. But obviously, if you are become a Pro member on the Anfield Index Discord, obviously you can listen to the studio recordings as they are happening, listen to the pundits, listen to the expert analysis, journalists, top analysis people as well, and top industry leading in the sport of football as well. So great to listen as always. Obviously Jan Molby and obviously Trev Downey will be back very soon for the new season as well. Jan's obviously doing the commentary on Liverpool TV this afternoon, but Trev and Jan for episode of Mulby on the Spot this season, that is available every single week. You can listen and watch that video every single week. It's always a very good watch that as well, Reds, so make sure you do tune in. And with Chock-a-Block Reds as well, there's content galore, so as you can see there, join the Discord as well. Click the link in the description if you want to become an Anfield Index Pro member. It's £7.99 a month if you pay monthly purchases as well. Or if you want to pay yearly, it's £4.99, and of course comes in at £59.99. But I'm telling you, chat, that is an absolute bargain for all the content you are getting. Yeah, absolutely chock-a-blocker, and yeah, it's well worth it anyway. I'm not biased, but it is. But get involved as well. As we said, we had the Red Room on Monday. Yeah, we got that much content. No, sorry, that was yesterday with Grizz Khan. So yeah, the Red Room yesterday, and with all the lads as well, the best up and coming Liverpool YouTube content creators as well. Grizz has got some fantastic people over there. So yeah, it's chock-a-blocker. So check that out. Obviously, we've got a couple of clips on YouTube as well, different sections and everything. So plenty of content to get stuck into, Reds. But yeah, it's all good. And United, oh bloody hell, big up the Gem Will as well. United fan, why are you watching a Liverpool stream, lad? I was going to say, I certainly wouldn't be watching a Man United stream unless we were 5-0 down. Sorry, lad. But yeah, it looks like they're getting Sesko anyway. But it doesn't matter. Reds are winning the league this season. But yeah, how are we, Reds? Make sure you do drop a like on the video as well. Nice one there, Panu and Jan at the beginning of the show. And John, much appreciated, lads. There we go, Mangus. There we go, bud. Saying you never walk alone. So, in terms of the starting 11, a little bit about in terms of... wait 1 second, let's listen to this. As you'll never walk alone, echoes round the stadium. What a moment for all the Reds out there in the Nissan Stadium. What an amazing opportunity that is for the Reds. Memories that they'll last very much a lifetime as well. Obviously, there'll be a couple of renditions of You Never Walk Alone as well. Obviously, 10 minutes till kick-off as well, Reds. Yeah, biggest stadium in Japan as well, Reds. So yeah, I tell you, like the stadium we played against AC Milan, very well developed stadiums, and it just goes to show how important football is for the majority of people as well around the world, and the amount of money that is associated with the sport. And yeah, and it's not just the Premier League. I know sometimes we do channel in and tunnel in, of course, because we're Liverpool fans as well, but it's just phenomenal watching football around the world as well. But Reds, in terms of Isak, little talk about Isak as well. I think massively dominating the YouTube scene at the minute. What are our thoughts really in regards to Alexander Isak? First opportunities that I've had over the last week or so in terms of, I know we done the watch along for AC Milan anyway, but it's an interesting one. I'm hoping it gets done, but I'm just hoping it's done right. Like, I know everyone's been thinking about in regards to how it's panned out in the media, but let's be honest, football has always been like that. It's Newcastle fans might not like it, and I've got a load of Geordie mates, like probably a lot of yous as well, and an amazing set of fans. I know sometimes when you're on social media, it kind of gets shrewd because like you're seeing some accounts going absolutely bare mad as well. But yeah, amazing city, Newcastle, phenomenal, very similar to Liverpool in a lot of senses, really working class and everything. So yeah, it's a top city, top set of fans as well, one of the best sets of fans in English football as well. And I can get their disappointment. I can certainly get their disappointment as well. Me Geordie mates up saying we're getting them both. Hopefully we're getting them both anyway. But I can understand their disappointment. They're potentially losing if Isak does leave, and especially this close to the Premier League season. Not that I care about Newcastle United, But like, most importantly, it's all about Liverpool. But we've been there as Liverpool fans. Like, I remember growing up watching bloody Poulsen, Jovanovic's, and players of not that higher level. No respect to those players as well. Not to the extent and the level that we do find ourselves in. We had to sell. When Torres, I know Torres, we got 50 million, that was fantastic, but losing him as a young Red, that's the I think as a player, when you're growing up as a kid, when you learn and you think players can never leave. But Torres, when he left, I was absolutely devastated, but you learn then. So we got 50 million for him, Sterling, and the big one is Philippe Coutinho. I've said to all the Geordies I know, I said this could be your Coutinho moments, and I've said this for absolutely weeks as well. FFP and obviously sustainability and the regulations and around the Premier League as well. Years upon years of having Mike Ashley at the helm didn't help at all in terms of his lack of spending, lack of investment into the football club and the general Newcastle as a whole. Really, it was disappointing. They went through the mill with him as well. So with the new owners, it's all well and good having all that money, but you can't really spend it due to Newcastle's commercial rights and everything in general not being at the level in which Liverpool are. Like, Liverpool spending this season, and you listen to all the industry-led journalists and everyone surrounding Liverpool and just general football as well. I think we've all done it over the last week or so, the expert analysis in regards to the finances. If you listen to our very own Money Talks episode on Anfield Index, Mo Chatra, and obviously Mo Chatra's done a fantastic episode, it was last week as well, with Eddie, where he breaks down all the structure and everything really as well, Reds, in regards to Liverpool's finances. And Liverpool are able to spend the money that we've done now. It's not just a case that it's happened overnight. It's a case that Liverpool, it's built up over the last 10, 15 years, well, especially 10 years under FSG as well, in terms of the structure there, the running of the club as well. So it's not happened overnight. So yeah, Liverpool spending money this window, and it's very much needed as well. And I'm pretty sure even if Liverpool don't sign players next season, just depends whatever happens next year, players might get a year older. There might be a lot of players leaving as well, so you never know. But Liverpool have showcased yet again this season, when the money's there and the players are available, and if they are game changers, i.e. Wirtz, a Hugo Ekitike and Isak, if they are to come into Liverpool, Isak potentially as well, whoever that is, like it was when we sold Coutinho, we sold them, we got Virgil van Dijk, we got Alisson Becker as well, and they very much revolutionised Liverpool's two of the greatest in my lifetime players in their positions. Virgil van Dijk and Alisson Becker certainly up there for one of the best to ever represent the club. So it's difficult. You can get the disappointment from Newcastle fans anyway, but it is what it is. It's that's football at the end of the day, sadly, and that's what Newcastle should be aspiring to be on Liverpool's level. It won't be happening over 1, 2, 3. It's all about having the right people and the right jobs and the right avenues as well, in terms of commercially, in the dugout, most importantly. Sporting director doesn't help when you've not got that sorted and boxed off anyway. So, but yeah, if Isak rocks up to Liverpool Reds, I'll tell you, it will put Liverpool in a very promising position, as we all know. And just want to, I'll tell you what, just keep on winning trophies as well. But Liverpool, obviously, with the Asia Tour, we've got some amazing, if you've not checked out, check out on social media as well, Reds. The in Japan, Yokohama. But the Reds are coming out for kick-off. All the lights have been dimmed. But yeah, little talk on Isak there, Reds. I know everyone else has spoke about it, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. Reds, do drop a like on the video as well, Reds, if you haven't already done so. That really helps out the streams and everything. If you are new to Anfield Index, we produce over 75 free podcasts per month, over staggering 600 plus free articles a month. Head over to AnfieldIndex.com to find out even more. But if you want to head over and become an Anfield Index Pro member, head over to AnfieldIndexPro.com as well, Reds. But Reds, how are we? Get your score predictions in. Yeah, you can't be having too much fun nowadays, chat, anyway, if you watch the pre-season game. That's not allowed. But yeah. And apparently you can't wear football shirts as well. If you know, you know. So, yeah. Imagine. But yeah, big up there, Phil. How are we, lad? How are we, Phil? How are we, buds? Chat, how are we? But starting 11 for Liverpool this afternoon. Mavashvili, Conor Bradley, Canate, Virgil van Dijk, Kerkez, Dominic Szoboszlai, Waite, Gravenberch, and the forward three off the left, starting from left to right. Gakpo, Ekitike, and Salah. So first opportunity. To see Hugo Ekitike leading the line for Liverpool this afternoon as well, Reds. So in terms of the bench, Pesci, Endo, Nunez, McAllister, Curtis Jones, Elliott, Tsimikas, Robinson, Andy Robbo, Frimpong, Engamoa, Morton, Stevenson, and Trey Neone as well. So very strong bench anyway, Reds. But as we said, doesn't really matter about the result today. The main thing is we come out of this game with no injuries. Fingers crossed. So, obviously, Ali Becker has gone back to England as well. For personal matters. Hopefully everything's okay, Ali. There we go. Yeah. There we go. What a fella Endo is, chat, anyway. What an absolute legend. Oh, they haven't been relegated, chat. Do apologise. Yokohama. Thought the season had already finished. Clearly not. How many games had they played? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, chat. I'm chatting wham, as always. Yeah. They're midway through their season anyway, but Yokohama currently third, as I said. That's correct. In the bottom three anyway, in the relegation zones. But, yeah, Kobe. Vissel Kobe, the former team that Andres Iniesta did play for a couple of seasons back anyway. Well, he only stopped playing for them about 2-3 seasons ago anyway, when he did retire. So, one of them. Oh yeah, league break. Fair enough. League break in Japan at the minute, chance. So there we go. So Reds, if you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. We'll be kick off very, very soon anyway. You want to sync up your audio commentary? You can certainly do so. But Reds, let's hope we can kick off very, very soon as well. Big up their quotes. Yeah, you can very much watch that on LFC TV, mate. On LFC TV to watch the game this afternoon. as we are very close to kick-off here. 1 second. Yeah, as I said, bud, I don't know if you're listening. Watch it. You can watch it on LFC TV, bud. That's how you can watch the game this afternoon. But yeah, it's hopefully, as I said, Ekitike does get a couple of goals anyway this afternoon, but mainly Florian Wirtz. That would be nice to see him link up with play with Hugo Ekitike. 1 second, Chas. So, as you say, from the start 11. There we go, chat. As I said, we are 2 minutes in there, chat. Telly bloody went off. But, nice, we are underway here, Reds. 2 minutes into the game. I'll tell you what, Liverpool have been putting up a fair bit of pressure as well. Ryan Gravenberch, who played quite a fair bit of minutes anyway against AC Milan. Did play for quite a fair bit into the second half as well. Van Dijk down the left-hand side, trying to find Cody Gakpo. But, as Dave Davis did allude to on... Thank you. On the latest Big Decisions pod, about the big influence really down that left hand side for Cody Gakpo. Obviously with Diaz departing Liverpool to Bayern Munich, and we wish Lucho all the very best anyway in his career in the Bundesliga. He'll have a phenomenal career indeed. Big up there, Phil. Yeah, sorry, buds. Bloody telly went off. I was bloody having an absolute nightmare this afternoon. Do apologise, chat. But yeah, buds, if you can you fast forward or whatever, or just even pause the stream. Pause the stream if like I'm ahead or behind or whatever, bud. And then just sync it up that way, chat. So obviously just sync up your timer to that clock as well, Reds. Might need to fast forward or rewind or whatnot anyway. So Phil, whatever time you're on, bud, just sync it with that clock anyway. Liverpool down the right hand side. Conor Bradley trying to whip that ball in. But yeah, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below as well, Reds, to Anfield Index. Obviously, I love doing the watch-alongs, but I know it's pre-season, but very fastly approaching kick-off in the Premier League anyway. Obviously, Bournemouth on match week 1. So yeah, it's absolutely flown by, really, the football, really, in regards. I know everyone kind of gets caught up, and I do certainly as well. Jan Mateus, no foul on him there. I tell you what. He looks quite quick, him. The Yokohama forward. Dominic Szoboszlai had to be on his toes there, really, to position himself, get back into position. But as I was saying at the top of the show, Reds, the exposure, really, for the Japanese players in a lot of the bigger European leagues as well now. And that's a bad foul by Ryan Gravenberch there. Not intentional. Hopefully he's okay. But obviously the big influx of Japanese players around the continent. You look in the Bundesliga as well. A lot of players. Endo, of course, captain of his national side, playing for Liverpool, representing Liverpool. Especially in the Celtic team as well. But it's only going to bode well for Japanese in terms of developments. I think even when I watched them in the World Cup, when Messi did with that year, Messi won, was it 2 years ago now? Messi won the World Cup. But Japan, from an international standpoint, have really developed over the last 10, 15, 20 years. But has only helped very much with a lot of the players going to a lot of the top European leagues as well. Yeah, big up there, Reds. Yeah, it's not the best, mate. They currently are in the middle of a season, mate, anyway. But yeah, there's a lot of football to be played as well, mate. But I think we're just very lucky, really, Reds and chat, that we have our Anfield as well. Not everyone has the facilities in which Anfield does have, and the majority of Premier League teams as well. But Liverpool defending a free kick here. I tell you what, Yokohama have started very, very well this afternoon, chat. Mashawana off the left flank here is the free kick. What a ball into the far stick. Oh, just wide there. King Nunez, the big centre half. I think he's a centre half. On the penalty spot there, of a header. Couldn't quite just direct that on target. The number 13, sorry. Oh, good, boys. Oh, good, bud. But yes, make sure you drop a like on the video as well. Conor Bradley on the overlap. Oh, he's done well there to recover it, Conor Bradley. Ball down the left. Gakpo inside the penalty box. Cody Gakpo off the post. Wait. Virtus still got it. Oh, heavy touch there, but first real opportunity for Liverpool this afternoon. Cody Gakpo cannon in the bottom right cut. Well, bottom right stanchion. Post. Unlucky for Liverpool that there was no one on the rebound, really. But what an opportunity. Let's hope, I think going to this coming season as well, Reds, Gakpo's got that ability. Whether he comes in off the left flank, playing through the centred areas, wherever he's playing, he's got that ability. Just, I'd like to see a bit more goals similar to that, where he just wraps his foot round there and puts it into the back of the net. Ball in. Ekitike nearly the far stick there, getting that. Ozyangby closed down there really well. Big up there, Kim. No, Kim, I don't think so, mate. It's, as I said, at the top of the show, chat, before I knew it was on mute. Technical issues. But yeah, it's all about the Liverpool fans getting an opportunity to watch. Like, it doesn't really bother me about the state of the pitch. As long as Liverpool players are getting a good fair run out anyway. But it's an opportunity for the Japanese fans out there, for Liverpool, and any Liverpool fans in the Asia continent, really, to have that ability. So not everyone's got the privilege of living 10 minutes away from Anfield or whatnot. It's an amazing opportunity for thousands of Liverpool fans to see the Reds, whether that be in, yes, it's pre-season, doesn't really matter, as this might be the first and it might be the last time you get to actually watch Liverpool in the flesh, because it's very, very expensive to travel and see Anfield, and more or less it's a lottery to try and get a ticket as well. So yeah, it's all about the exposure and getting the Liverpool team and everyone out there to see the fans as well. Because all the fans around the world that get up at like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning or late at night and then go to work in the morning and with no sleep, supporting, living and breathing this football club. It's what makes this football club as big as we are, is the fans and the great support they show. Big up there, Chris. Yeah, great seeing. Yeah, he's a top player, man. Like, I think it baffles me really where, like, fair enough, there's certain sections of our fan base that still don't rate him, and I'm like, lads, so come on. Like, he's a phenomenal footballer, Chris, and I feel there's still levels to Gakpo's game that are very much gonna be seeing. Hopefully this season, he's got absolutely everything. He's only got 2 years left on his contract. Obviously, it'll be interesting to see what happens anyway, but I'd anticipate Liverpool to give him a new contract. Okay, guys, caught out of position here. Virgil van Dijk recovered in there. But it was a slight, heavy touch down that left-hand channel. It was a great individual press. It's interesting, chat, when you are facing a team that is midway through their season in the J League, really, Yokohama. Like, they're midway through their season. We're just starting our pre-season, really, or starting our season. So it's going to be one of them, really, that this is where it's fantastic. I know everyone's complaining about the pitch and that, but like, for Arnie Slot and the lads and for all of us, really, this is what about we're playing a team that are fully up to speed with their fitness as well. So it's going to be certainly a lot more challenging for these players, our lads, this afternoon. That's what it's all about. It's going to be difficult, certainly. LFC TV, mates. Anyway, if you sign up on their YouTube, not YouTube, on their site as well, but all red video as well on Liverpool TV. But yeah, as Sean has said there, 100%. Yeah, sure, 100%, mate. Yeah. And the main thing is about the fans getting opportunities in it, mate. Yeah. So, all about the fans getting, and especially Endo. I think he's been the superstar so far on the tour. Obviously, it's going to be a proud moment for Jota himself. Obviously, leading out Liverpool, probably in the second half. Obviously, it'll be a proud moment for his friends and his family as well. Jota. Hugo Ekitike. Oh, I like that from Hugo Ekitike there, chat. Wow. I know it was only like a 5-second cameo there when he was on the ball, but the way he brought that ball down, very good. Salah. First real opportunity, 14 minutes into the game here, that Ekitike's had a little opportunity to drive and penetrate with the ball. But it's all about creating those triangles. Salah to Gravenberch. Floody and Wirtz. Is that going to be a corner? It will be. But let's hope we can get a couple more opportunities for Ekitike to just really power drive with that ball at his feet, really. That's one big aspect. He's such a big fella himself, 6'3", 6'4". But his ability on the ball when he's travelling with pace as well, he's meant to be really good doing that. One of his best skill sets, really. Dave, how are we, lad? How are we, mate? But yeah, it's a very good squad, Dave, and I don't think we're stopped here, mate, is it? Hope you're looking after yourself, bud. Hope you're all looking after yourself as well, Reds. But yeah, Still plenty of business to do. I do feel, Reds, but whatever happens, all faith in Arne and the lads and the technical staff as well. Because it's going to be a very difficult and challenging year ahead. Like it was last season in the Premier League. Wait, ball in. Ooh. Bradley on the rebound there. Gravenberch's got it on the edge of the penalty box. Waits from the right-hand side. Trying to whip in a ball again. Tanamura done really well to get rid of that. It's a good clearance, that, indeed. Oh. Looks like there might be an injury for the number 20. For Yokohama. But yeah, Dave. How are we, lad? What chat? Are you excited? I certainly am. I think kid of Christmas, really. A big kid anyway, me, watching the pre-seasons. It's always a reminder for all of us that we are getting very much closer to the Premier League anyway, when the pre-season games do get kick-started, really. Like, I know, like, obviously, we all love transfers, but the football for me is always that wins. Like, I think with all of us anyway, is to let our football do the talk and not on better than just watching Liverpool on a Tuesday or Wednesday night in the Champions League on a Saturday or Sunday or whatever. And hopefully we have a very successful season this coming year. I tell you what a moment if we can defend the league this year. What a momentous achievement that will be if we can get there. But it all starts against Bournemouth on Friday night in August. So, chat, what are your thoughts on the first 17, 18 minutes? Anything that's really stood out for you? I know it's pre-season, but anything that's you're happy about seeing, really? I think the main thing really is just first, as we approach the 20-minute mark as well, just the ability and the link-up play between Fleury and Waits again. Long throw in. Is that Ibu? Oh yeah, what a clearance. But yeah, we just had, I was going to say, I thought Ibu was trying to get that interception then anyway. But yeah, Ryan Gravenberch, chat, on that long throw. Oh, we're not going to turn into Arsenal again, are we? But yeah, it's always another string to your bow. Anyway, but something that you don't really want to be reliant on long throws. But yeah, Ryan Gravenberch on a long throw, chat. Referee, behave. No. But yeah, interesting there, chat. We must be obviously set piece coach is going to be a massive factor coming into this new season. I think Liverpool were advertising that at the end of this year, weren't we? Getting a new set piece coach in. But yeah, followed by Kirkers. Liverpool defending a deep free kick here in their own half. Just about 5-10 yards over the halfway line here. For the Yokohama number 21. He'll be floating a ball down this right-hand channel with his left boot. Ball in. Cleared. Liverpool potential breakaway here. If we can get it right. Can he keep it in, Conor Bradley? Wasn't the best of balls to him there. Salah. Options ahead of him. Yokohama have done really well to get back into position here. Ball over the top here. Cody couldn't quite bring that down. Bring that under a spell, really. Oh, hopefully. Oh, Cody was holding the back of his calf. Don't be doing that, lads. Don't be stretching. We'll see applause on the 20th minute in the Nissan Stadium for Diogo. What a ball over the top by Salah. Cody Gakpo. He's done well here, Cody. Is that a penalty? Is that a penalty, Viv? But yeah, great support as always from Liverpool fans around the world, and the fans of Japan this afternoon showing their love and appreciation for Liverpool's number 20. Looked like it was a good ball initially over the top anyway by Salah. Very much a signature move for Liverpool, especially last season. That switch over the top off the right-hand flank to find Cody Gakpo. I felt this was a penalty anyway. Gakpo does well, and then it was contact and a shot off anyway, but it's just one of them really. Big up the SD. Yeah, getting there, chat. We are very closely getting there. But yeah, Reds, make sure you drop a like on the video. It was the first time tuning in as well, Reds, to Anfield Index. Massive big support as always. You're absolute legends. Just recently got over 15,000 subscribers, everyone. So very much appreciated for everyone's big support across all the video content for everyone as well. And of course, as always, the great support on the audio side as well. First time tuning into Anfield Index, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. As I said, a couple of shows that we did have on Monday. We had Media Matters with Dave Davis and David Lynch. Obviously, Dave was asking David Lynch about all the latest Liverpool transfer news. Oh, what a ball by Salah again there, chat. Ball floated over the top. And there's absolute muppets out there in the rival fan base, but they've said that about Salah for the last, 8-9 years or whatever he's been at Liverpool. Oh, he's got to drop off. No, he isn't. But yeah, if you've seen that clip floating around from a certain Arsenal fan chatting absolute waffle. Yeah. That's his opinion, but he's chatting bare wham anyway. Because those same, but yeah. But head over to obviously Media Matters on Monday as well. All the latest Liverpool transfer news, and obviously David Lynch's analysis. Obviously both Daves anyway. Obviously we had the Red Room yesterday, Grizz Khan with Mel and the lads and all of them anyway. Obviously some of the best up and coming Liverpool YouTubers in the Liverpool sphere as well. So make sure you tune into that as well, Reds. That's a live podcast every single week on YouTube as well. The Red Room. Oh, what a back heel that is by Salah and Ekitike! Cheeky. Tell you what, if he scored that, lads. Oh, bosh. Like, come on. Little back heel there from Salah. I tell you what, Hugo Ekitike just tries to just drag his right boot just to more or less Cruyff turn that into the bottom corner, a little back heel. Wow, what a goal that would have been for the Liverpool fans if he pulled that off. Yeah. But maybe 1 second there, chat. Liverpool got a corner here. Quick corner taken quickly. Oh, Virgil. Great defending there at the far stick. Very alert. The Yokohama defence. That was a very quick. I'm really there. On his toes again. Big up there, Mark. How are we, bud? Liverpool going forward. Viet to find Salah. Give it to Ekitike, lad. Oh, no way. Salah, what an opportunity that was, chat. Playing down the right-hand flank anyway, but wait. I tell you what, that trio are going to be absolutely magic. I know it's pre-season and everyone's screaming, lad, calm down. But, yeah. Like, I'm excited, chat. But yeah, like, yes, it's pre-season. Doesn't really matter for me. But those three players will be interesting to see how they link up. But the triangles that they've been forming over the last 26 minutes or so. Ekitike's first game for Liverpool, of course. I made up that we're seeing him this afternoon. But Flurry and Wait, whether that's an Isak if he is coming in, Ekitike, Salah, Gakpo, whoever it is across the forward line for Liverpool this season. As long as Florian stays fit, he's just going to be providing assist after assist and assist and assist and even more assists. And hopefully he chips in with a lot more goals as well. So he's world-class, man. Yeah, as Chris said there, you want to be seeing them click, mate, don't you? Punch. Tom on the edge of the box. So just straight at the defender there. Second phase of play. Liverpool recovered that. Tom. Hopefully he's okay, the Yokohama player, but there's been a couple of not horrible challenges, but proper pre-season challenges going in from Liverpool's players. Not malicious from our lads, but just very late challenges. Just kicking them. But yeah, that was a foul. But yeah, as Chris has said there, you want to be seeing them click, don't you? Yeah, Alex, it's ridiculous, mate, but like, it's one of them buzz, isn't it? You just so desperately want to be Liverpool Football Club. But it is. That's what happens. Nature of the beast, really. We are absolutely massive. The biggest club in English football, anyway. So it's one of them. Yeah, the Egyptian king. Alex, at the minute, mate, I'd say go back and obviously watch on Anfield Index, watch or listen to obviously the Media Matters episodes that Dave Davis done with David Lynch this afternoon on Monday, Alex. So check that out, mate, on YouTube, or if you want to listen to the audio, you can certainly do so as well. On all the latest Liverpool transfer news as well. Dave done a cracking job with David Lynch, so check that out, mate, for all the latest up to date from our point of view as well. Obviously, we'll have the transfer episode this afternoon as well, in the evening. You'll have Dave and Trev taking you through all the latest Liverpool and just general Premier League and European transfer news as well. Gravenberch to Salah. Ball over the top. Is that going to be a corner? Oh, he's done well there. Asabara to keep that in. Oh. Did he give a corner? I thought that was in, so fair enough. Yeah, as Philip said there. Oh, let's move that there. A great summer window, so we are. Defo can't complain, whereas in the summers, in the last few years, we're not spending enough. Yes. That's the thing, mate, and you know me, Phil, anyone that's watched me over the years as well. Like, the owners have certainly learned over the last couple of seasons as well. They've learned. And like in any form of business, any form of life as well, you learn from your mistakes. If you're not making mistakes, then you're not really learning, are you? So it's one of them. The owners have learned, and especially the fact that they got Michael Edwards back at the football club, brought in Richard Hughes, and they've built the infrastructure as well. And I tell you what, the commercial strength in Liverpool, and this is why Newcastle fans can't comprehend, and the majority of Premier League teams in the Premier League go, how will Liverpool spend all that? Yes, we're absolutely massive, but in terms of the money we generate as a football club, so say, because eventually Salah and Virgil van Dijk will eventually retire at some point in the future. So when, say 2, 3, 4 years down the line, we need to replace those two lads. It's not going to be cheap. It's going to be extremely difficult to replace those two players. But if there is a player on the market that we feel is on just slightly below that, someone that we can improve and get up to those levels of Salah or Van Dijk, I'm pretty sure, like we did with Wirtz this season, it was a market opportunity. You're buying a generational talent in Wirtz, even at the age of Wirtz, what is he, 22 or whatever it is now. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but when you analyse it back, rival fans, they go, oh, that's a lot of money. But in reality, they all said that about Van Dijk. They all said that about Alisson Becker. And we're chilling here like a couple of years later with 2 Premier League titles, a Champions League, and all the lot as well. And hopefully another Premier League and Champions League this season. So, yeah. Let them all moan and whinge, the rival fans. But certainly not. And I know I don't, and the majority of all of us, we don't take it for granted. It's not a given. But what we will do this season is very much work hard. We'll all do, the fans, the players as well, and trying to achieve what we want to achieve. And hopefully we get a bit more luck in the Champions League, because you get knocked out by the champions, then fair enough. It was either Liverpool or PSG winning the Champions League last year. That was a joke. We finished top of the Champions League group, and then we got PSG. Sound. Nice. It's going to be another Liverpool corner anyway. If you are watching on YouTube as well, do drop a like on the video or on X. If you are watching on X or Facebook, head over to the YouTube channel as well. As I said, plenty of content to come thick and fast with Liverpool. Bear with me 1 second, chat. Yeah, we got the transfer show this evening as well with Dave and Trev. Make sure you do tune into that as well, Red. So if you're wondering more of the latest Liverpool transfer news, head over to that. Big up there, Preston. Big up there, Preston. I think it's obviously, I'm a bit of a fan of it, mate, if I'm being honest, but fair enough. I think it's just obviously with Liverpool, obviously over in Asia as well. It's a good ball there, nearly. But I think it's just obviously to do with the culture as Everton as well, Preston anyway. Yokohama have made 3 changes on the half an hour mark as well. 33 minutes in anyway, which is understandable because they're midway through a season. Don't want to be burning out a lot of their players, so quite heavy rotation, which is understandable. But yeah, fair enough, Preston. I like them, not too bad. It's a little nice touch, really, isn't it? Obviously, it's going to be like a limited edition, really. It's not going to be these shirts will probably get auctioned off for charity as well, mate. Probably will be for charity as well, so it's going to be amazing. The money that I bring in as well, so it's what it's all about, mate. As Chris has said there, it's our time. Hopefully, mate. Hopefully. But yeah, it was an amazing year last year, wasn't it, mate? I think for all of us, just about getting that experience. But we all know all the hours that all of us have all watched the football, especially Liverpool. I know the generation of Reds out there, all of you that watched Liverpool in the 70s and 80s, the illustrious history that we had under Bob and obviously Bill Shankly as well, the great years. But we are watching the Arne Slot years now as well. Hopefully. But it will be very challenging. It'll be a lot more difficult than last year, certainly, chat. Teams will adapt to the way in which Liverpool will be wanting to play. And that's why it's imperative, really, that Liverpool go actively in the market and bring in some new players and freshen it up, really, and add a bit more variety to our game, the way in which we play. Have that ability to go up in the air, play it on the ground, play it in the air, play it down the flanks. Mix it up, really. Ball in. Ekitike there. So 10 minutes left to go. Oh, they're in here. It's a 1v1. Arajo. 1v1 with Virgil van Dijk. Unlucky there, lads. Unlucky there, Arajo. It's that perilous mission, really, when you're an opposition attacker. You've got the ball at your feet and you look up and you go, oh yeah, it's just Virgil van Dijk in my way. Players slow up. He's such a big, imposing, world-class centre-half. Unlucky there, I hope, for Yokohama. Many of the strikers have done that, where they just can't quite get past the big Dutchman. It's one of the most difficult things to do in European football. Oh, a bit too quick, that flooding. Unlucky, lads. But, as I said, early stages, Reds, as we go into this league season. Ekitike, Wirtz, Salah and Gakpo, they'll all be learning off each other. Like trading and all that, it's completely different, as we all know, in terms of actual, whether that's a friendly or an actual live game as well. Patterns of play, triangles, positional play, set pieces as well, defending where everyone needs to be as well. So, just one of them, chat. Yeah, Alex, don't be unstoppable, mate. I say, Preston, lad, have you got 2 accounts, lad? So I think you've headed over to the YouTube anyway. Pick up the SD. You can't score. We need Isak and Rodrigo. You can say that, but we won it last year. I suppose, Mark. Yeah, I suppose, mate. And that's the thing, the beauty of Arne Slot, of how good he is as a head coach, really, chatting. I think all of us went into last year going, oh, we need some signings, maybe a 6. And it was like, I'm going to bring in Chiesa and I'm just going to win the league with these lads. And we're like, sounds. But he took the league by storm. But, as you said, the league will adapt to Liverpool. Certainly. But I'm sure the world-class manager he is, Arne, and I was only being here for, a year or so? But what a year it's been anyway. Yeah. Needs to all click as well. Players, especially if Isak and centre-back. Yeah. There's a 3-on-2 here. What a ball here for an Echo. There's an opportunity for Yokohama with the far stick. Big save by Mavrashvili. I tell you what, that is excellent movement by Yokohama on the counter-attack there. Arejo drifts to the far stick. It's still a difficult shot to execute, really, with his head. He's a good 10 yards away from the goal line, really. But just needed that to go to the far stick, really. The ball was just slightly behind him. Oh, there's going to be a corner here. Yokohama got a corner here. 5 minutes left to go in the opening 45. Big up there, Dave. Yeah. Plenty of business still to do, mate, I do feel. Corner here for Yokohama. Ball in. It's going to be a goal kick there. There we go. Big up there, 7. And chat. The team that we're playing this afternoon, I know, obviously, on my analysis, I thought their season had already finished, but in the J League, they are still midway through their season. So, as always, Reds, I know, obviously, everyone's panicking, and rival fans, I can already hear them. You haven't scored. It's like we're playing a team that is midway through their league season. Our lads have literally just started their new pre-season. It's their third game, but doesn't matter. Come the Bournemouth game anyway. Come the Bournemouth game on Friday. In a couple of weeks' time, we'll be ready. Kirkes, couldn't quite get touch on that. Cody Gakpo, long searching ball. Is that their mid corner? No, goal kick. Yokohama, 4 minutes left. His work right there, Ekitike. That's one thing that I've listened and watched some of the analysis really from everyone that's watched him. But yeah, not too bad of a player, chat. Looks like an half decent one as well. All over the top there. But yeah, Mark, as I said, Dave done a show, was it on big decisions? Yeah, Dave done a big decisions, Dave Davis. And he had a little delve into, obviously, the Diaz situation. Pretty sure it'll be mentioned already tonight on the transfer show with him and Trev. I won't spoil it, but check it out, Mark, the big decisions that Dave done. He analysed and he spoke about, there's a couple of articles that he read out in regards to the situation surrounding the position and competition in regards to Diaz as well. Reports and some of the very well respected journalists are saying that Liverpool might not go and replace Diaz. But what they might do is go and get a striker, someone that will get those goals. Especially if Isak, what he got? Like 24 goals in the Premier League last season. Especially if Ekitike comes in and gets 10, 15, hopefully a lot more than that anyway in the Prem. Szoboszlai couldn't quite get his feet sorted there. But as always, Dom always recovers that really well, getting back into position. Oh yeah, big up there, fans. 100%, mate. Yeah, no one's panicking here, mate, is there? Looking forward to it. People there, Williams just finished work and I'm excited. Not at the minute, bud. I think probably the best bit of play really, bud, is obviously just the exciting. I know it's pre-season as well, though, Harry, but I think I've been quite happy with the link-up play between Hugo Ekitike, Florian Wirtz and Salah. There's been some good couple of triangle transitions as well. Something to very much go forward with as we go into the Bilbao games and go into the Premier League, mate. So there's been is there an injury here? Oh yeah, there's another injury for Yokohama. Might be a bit of cramp, I think. But yeah, Harry, probably that, mate. Obviously, Gakpo's hit the post as well, chat. And the main thing is, chat, there's been no injuries, touch wood, at the minute for Liverpool. So, which is the most important news to come out of the first half as well. So, that's the big positive one. Yeah, should be good, bud. Top player. As I said, I tend to watch a lot of I do watch a fair bit of. If Liverpool's not on, I'll watch a fair couple of bit of the Serie A. I'll watch a fair bit of that anyway. Bundesliga, the only time I watch probably a German side is obviously in the Champions League. As long as Liverpool aren't playing anyway, we're watching a lot of them. But Hugo Ekitike, second time there, Frankfurt have finished in the Champions League position in the club's history, which is absolutely massive for them and the revenue and all that. Obviously, Champions League revenue, and of course, Hugo Ekitike, the Marmouche money that they got last season as well. So, we're a very well-run outfit in terms of transfer departments, Frankfurt, which is fair play. Like, fair play to them. They've got the right people in charge as well. Okay. Looks like word's gone out. How are we, la? Nah, it's not the other way around anyway. Swear Arsenal fans have been chatting about. I think the obsession's the other way around, but anyway, there we go. Bradley, down the left. Oh, I just couldn't quite stab that through there. And that is half time for Liverpool this afternoon. As I said, not too bad. Nothing to write home about really in regards to Liverpool at this moment in time anyway, but a very lively game. Not many big opportunities for Liverpool, but I think as the second half does progress, and if the team that we are playing is midway through their season, so their fitness levels are going to be a lot more far superior than Liverpool's that we do find ourselves in currently anyway. So it's going to be one of them. As Mark said there, yeah, everyone's obsessed with us, so want to be us. Of course you do, Mark. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so it's going to be one of them Reds, really. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Yeah, so bear with 1 second there, chat. I'll be back in a second. So I get a quick drink, and then we'll be back for the second half. So bear with 1 second, chat. Be as quickly as possibly can. How are we, chat? No apologies. Just grabbing a quick beverage. But yeah, as it stands, anyone tuning in, it is 0-0 still currently at half time. Liverpool in Japan. It's been an interesting 45. Anyone that is coming from work or out and about anyway. The big moments, probably big flashpoints really for Liverpool in the opening 45. Were very much Cody Gakpo hitting the post, the bottom right stanchion of the goal as well. So probably big opportunity, best opportunity for Liverpool really come through Cody Gakpo. There's been some positive bright sparks. Ekitike's had a couple of flashpoints at the front post on a couple of occasions. There was an opportunity when Liverpool transitioned down that right-hand side between Wirtz, Salah and Ekitike. Great interchanging fluidity down the right, and then Salah pulls it back anyway to Hugo. Couldn't quite get his like a back heel, back flick anyway on the front post. But his movement has looked quite promising, really, at times, to say the least, really. But as I said, it's all about minutes, getting energy into the tank, really, getting minutes under your belt, learning patterns of play, learning where you play your teammates are going to be. Hugo learning alongside Mohamed Salah. This is what, obviously, the massive facet, really, in regards to if you are coming to Liverpool, you want them to play alongside Salah. This is what it's going to be like. I'm pretty sure Frimpong and Wirtz have always said as well in their VTs and the videos that they've done since joining Liverpool, and certainly that would have been involved in the discussions for any player coming into Liverpool. Do you want to play alongside Salah? Do you want to play alongside Virgil van Dijk, Alisson Becker, Alexis McAllister, these top class players? And the player Ekitike is like, yeah, of course I do. I do want to do lads as well. So yeah, it's opportunity, and especially if whatever happens with Isak or any other future potential Liverpool targets as well, if they do end up at Liverpool, it's what it's all about. So Hugo, he's had a couple of very bright sparks. Salah again showcasing, and it won't just be today or this afternoon as well. Salah will be going into his 9th, 10th season at Liverpool, whatever it's been now. Like, yeah, everyone just likes to, right from rival fans, love to write off Salah, but they always do it. They never learn, really, chat. Like, yes, even if Salah loses 5 or 10 yards of his pace as he gets older, that happens with players. But what doesn't go is the brain and the ability of learning and developing as well. You just only have to look at the way in which Messi adapted his game in the latter stage of his career. He lost his pace, but what he didn't lose was his footballing ability on the ball and his brain that was constantly thinking. And I think even Salah, and this is what Liverpool have done really well in terms of getting more years out of Salah, I feel, is getting that pace around him, really. You've got Gravenberch behind him to use that as work rate as well. Wirtz is very good in terms of his athletic ability. You've got overlapping runs, underlapping runs from Pong as well, and obviously Kirkes. So we're getting a lot of physical players, but most importantly, we're getting footballers around Salah as well. So even if Salah in the next year or so isn't physically, it was said last year, wasn't it? We said, obviously, on VTs and that. So Salah was asked, and he said to the media, like, and others, that Arnett has said, obviously, not quite doing as much running, but sometimes in big sides, but especially sometimes there is adaptations that are made for certain individual players, and that's one aspect of Liverpool's game. Salah certainly does work hard, certainly one of the hardest working players in European football. But as he gets older, it's just about getting that energy around him, getting that physical ability as well, and just trying to ease his workload as well. Obviously, he's got the African Cup of Nations this season as well, so that's going to be a big factor for Liverpool going into this season, really, how we utilise Mo. Obviously, he will be playing really well for Egypt, but yeah, from a selfish point of view, if I'm being honest, I'd like Mo to retire, but it's never going to happen because Mo wants to be successful with Egypt. That's me being selfish from a Liverpool point of view. But we know how important the African Cup of Nations is for the likes of Salah and all the African players as well. It's very important. So I don't think Mo will retire. But yeah, this might be obviously one of his last ever African Cup of Nations anyway. But probably the way in which he's been playing, though, it wouldn't put him past him to very much carry Egypt, but he certainly needs a lot more help than he has done in previous African Cup of Nations. Obviously, it wasn't too far ago when obviously Sadio and Mohamed Salah did face each other in the final of the African Cup of Nations. Was that like 4-6 years ago? Whenever it was anyway. So he got very close, Mo, but yeah. But that's me being selfish from our point of view, but yeah, I don't think he'll retire anytime soon anyway. Big up there, Brian. How have they played? I think in terms of opposition, but you've done really well. I've been very pleasantly surprised by Yokohama. Obviously, in the J League, they currently do find themselves in a relegation zone. The Japanese outfit, anyway, they've never been relegated from their league, anyway. So yeah, the J League, very highly regarded in terms of the development of European football as well. Japanese players, especially over the last 10-15 year period, their football is ever evolving. I think if anyone's ever watched, I watch quite a fair bit of international football, but yeah, the Japan team is always, the last couple of tournaments, the one thing that you always get from their teams and the players as well, their ethos and their ability, and the ability on the ball is really improving as well, but that's helped with certain players going to the exposure of big European leagues as well, to the Bundesliga, to the SPL as well, and the Premier League. So yeah, the more players that come into the European continent and European football, the better for Japanese football. The more development it gets, the more exposure their top players do get as well, and it's only going to bode well for the development of the J League and other leagues in Japan as well. So it's exciting from their point of view. Yeah. Yes, Mark. I've been in the game too long, Mark, anyway. Yeah, they just must be very bored on a Wednesday afternoon anyway. But yeah, they're not getting me. Yeah, been doing this a very long time anyway, but yeah, not giving them the attention he crave. But big up there, big up there, Steve. Everyone in there will win the trophy. Yeah, 21, hopefully 21 this season, mate. Yeah, all good. Don't give them the attention, chat. Yeah, John, it's not the best, mate, but they are midway through a season, mate. Obviously, as we know, with Liverpool and the majority of Premier League sides, not everyone's got the ability and the facilities, really, that a lot of the big English teams have. We have, we returf our pitch and everything, don't we? So it's a big job, really, in terms of the ground staff doing at Anfield. They're doing a tremendous job. But yeah, they are midway through the season, John and chat, aren't they? Yeah, must be very bored, Mark. Anyway, I think they must be United fans or City fans, just, aren't they? Yeah. Where's Alison? Finn, he went back to Merseyside for family. He will be meeting up with the squad as well. Finn, obviously family circumstances. Hopefully Ali is okay and everything involved with that as well. But yeah, he will be reconvening. He will be reconnecting with the Liverpool teammates when they do arrive back in England in a couple of days' time anyway. So yeah, Ali's just having a little break away and hopefully everything is okay from his point of view. But yeah, we've got very fastly approaching kickoff. So obviously Mavrishvili, it's good just to see him in between the Liverpool sticks as well. Obviously at Valencia for the last couple of seasons now, and it's difficult really where, and this is where Alisson Becker is absolutely elite since he's come into Liverpool. We've been very privileged to have the likes of Clements, Pepe Reina when he was really good for like a 2-3 year period. Pepe, obviously Alisson Becker now between the sticks. It's one of them, and especially Mavrishvili will find this out very quickly as well. And even Queven Geller, when he's played and represented Liverpool over the last couple of seasons as well. Mavrishvili transitioned from a side in the bottom tier, no respect to Valencia, but they were battling relegation for the majority of it last couple of seasons. But when you come to Liverpool, and this is what Alisson does best, and what the elite level goalkeepers do best as well, even Ray Clements and the lads, is they'll have maybe 1 or 2 saves a game, but they'll save them. They might be easy, they might be difficult, they might be challenging, whatever you want to analyse it with. But Mavrishvili, he'll probably find out quite quick in next couple of seasons as well, is concentration level as an elite level goalkeeper. Alisson's one of the best in the business. Thibaut Courtois does that really well. The concentration levels have got to be absolutely pinpoint, and Mavrishvili, I'm sure he'll thrive data wise, and like the amount of saves he'd make for Valencia, he'd be making like 15-20 saves a game. But it's just getting that transition, and we've seen that with Robbo. He was at Hull, he done really well, and he never looked back. Hopefully Mavrishvili, he's one for the future, and let's hope in the post Alisson Becker era whatever happens with Ali, hope Ali stays for the next 5 years as well, chat. But just depends what Ali wants to do anyway. But Mamardashvili coming in, he's a top pro, and certainly with a lot of quality as well. Right, bear 1 second there, chat. There we go. There we go. Sorted, chat. Do apologise. Yeah, all good, Finn. All good. Yeah. I suppose these United fans, if they are popping in there, about time they actually watched a fair bit of decent football anyway, because they haven't seen it for the last 10, 15 years or whatever, however long it's been anyway. Oh, Curtis Jones playing. And this is where it gets absolutely busy on the video print on the bottom, where we decipher all the substitutions. Is there only just 2 coming on? Nunez, please say it's just Jones and Darwin Nunez coming on. Is he? That saves me a lot of work and everyone out there doing the graphics. I think it might just be Curtis, and I think it might be chat. Yeah, go ahead. Just only have to change the Curtis Jones. So it looks like Hugo Ekitike did come off as well, which is understandable. Nunez is off, and Curtis Jones has come on for, I think that's for weights. I think Jones has come off for. So 2 changes there at half time there, chat. Darwin Nunez coming on for Hugo Ekitike. No, it's not Waits he's come on for. Who's he coming on? Waits is still on. Yokohama over corner there. Oh, what an opportunity. That should be 1-0. Big opportunity missed. Lovely, nice short corner from Yokohama. Ball drifted to the far stick. And their number 14. Tell you what, it was an interesting positional play, really, from Connor Bradley. Did get caught out there, really, at the far stick, but he recovered that really well, Connor Bradley. Yeah. Thought it was Gravenberg, chance. Apologies. Yeah, Ekitike's off. Gravenberg's off. Ball over the top. Sorry, because Gravenberg played a fair chunk of the minutes in the last game as well. There we go, chat. So 2 substitutions for Liverpool if you are tuned back in. Gakpo. No, it's too much of a heavy touch there. Do apologise, chat. If you want to sync up your timer, you can certainly do so. I'll see, bang on the money there, really. You want to sync up your audio commentary as well as we do progress throughout this second half anyway. If you are new to Anfield Index, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. If you want to become an Anfield Index Pro subscriber, you can do so. That is just £7.99 a month. And if you want to subscribe, that's obviously if you are paying monthly as well. But if you want to pay yearly, £59.99. Obviously, it comes in at £4.99. Just as little as a coffee per month anyway. Opens up a wider, greater catalogue of great LFC content. Got plenty of great shows throughout the season. Obviously, had Media Matters on Monday. Obviously, Dave Davis interviewing David Lynch about all the latest Liverpool transfer news and his analysis on obviously the game against AC Milan as well. You got the transfer show this evening as well with Trev Downey and Dave Davis. He is offside there. Yokohama did have the ball in the back of the net from Idaho, but it was just, it's just about a yard or two offside there. It's a good call by the lineup. Looks like Endo will be coming on as well very soon. Ball down the left-hand side here. Counter-attack. Darwin Nunez couldn't quite get that ball out of his feet, really. Just to open up his feet and start picking up a bit more speed from the Uruguayan. Curtis Jones playing a lot more in the deeper pivot role, as we did see at certain spells last season. Curtis, as we know, very much a position in which he did play for the under-21s for England. That did see them win the Euros a couple of seasons back. The under-21 championship. Just played a very pivotal role in that competition. And certainly he's fully capable of playing that number 6 role for Liverpool. But he's not going to be a type of your destroyer. He's going to be more of your controller as a number 6. Cody Gakpo off the left flank. Gakpo's going to be a goal kick there, really. And I think this is going to be the moment that all the Japan fans from Liverpool, and we're all going to be enjoying watching Wataru Endo coming on. Oh, not just yet. But he'll be coming on very soon. Wait. Good interception there. Liverpool down the right-hand side here. Salah. Open up his body. Ball over the top. Salah. Nunez. Salah again, absolutely wonderful left boot. And he's onside there, Nunez. Oh, he's went with his left boot and skewed it to the right-hand side post. Finished out with your right there, Darwin, lad. Just put your foot through that. So, best opportunity of the second half fell to Darwin Nunez. Got caught up in two minds there. Darwizzy. Good interception there by Curtis. Really recovered that really well in that dangerous position. 25 yards from goal as well. Do not want to be losing that there when he was getting closed down by two players as well. Big up there, Jay. Sorry, mate. Got distracted with the gameplay. I do feel he'll come, Jay. I think the main thing on my analysis, I've said for absolutely weeks, and like when we've been doing the watch-alongs last season as well, chat, we waxed political about Isak, didn't we? Especially when we done the League Cup game where he done well against us at Wembley. But Liverpool should have every single top player in world football at our football club, and especially in the Premier League. If we see a world-class player that's playing for another opposition team, get them into Liverpool. I think he will come, Jay. I don't think money will be an issue, but I think the main thing, as we said at the top of the show with Newcastle fans, I can get their disappointment, but it all comes down to if Newcastle can get adequate cover in. Even being honest, Jay, because what are we, like a couple of weeks away from the Premier League season starting? Newcastle aren't going to be selling their players, top star, top striker as well. I think Liverpool are waiting respectfully for Newcastle to let them bring in the players that they want, whether that be a Watkins, a Sesko, whoever that is they are bringing in. I think we're waiting for them, and I think we'll see a bit more news coming out anyway. But I've said for months that I do feel that Liverpool would get Ekitike and Isak. But I think it will come, Jay. Jay, I'll pose that to you. Do you think we'll get him, mate? But it's not going to be a straightforward deal to get done because he's very good, isn't he? So hopefully he comes, mate. But be a lot of money. Be money well spent anyway. As Mark said there. Yeah, there we go. It's nice one for that one. As big up there, Kate. Rodrigo, top player, mate. Top player. I think he might end up at like... Oh, what a ball. Oh, what a goal. Liverpool are 1-0 down. But what a goal that was from Yokohama. What a phenomenal goal that is. Marinos, I think it is, that just scored. Absolutely sliced our defence open there. But I tell you what, this is a team that is midway through their season. What a run from the middle. Runs off the back of Curtis Jones. Tell you what, Canate. Yeah, so much space down that right-hand channel. But I tell you what a deep line run from, I think it's the Yokohama midfielder anyway. Getting on the end of that. What a moment he'll cherish. And obviously the captain. I can already hear Twitter and all that. But yeah, it's pre-season, Reds. Don't be panicking, really. Big up there, Swap. He wasn't too bad, mate. Didn't have many big opportunities. But the little glimpses he did have, Bud, were very interesting. Had a couple of darting runs to the front post and that, but couldn't quite get the right connection on the ball anyway. Yeah. Big up there, Craig. I think we do, mate. I think centre-back and another attacker, really. Liverpool will get the business over the line. I think once we come back to England, I think a lot more of the deals will start picking up a bit more pace anyway. Especially with Joe Gomez. We don't know the severity of his injury. Even though Warner has said it's not on too major. But with Joe Gomez, as we know, since he's been at Liverpool, it tends to get a couple of injuries throughout the season, which isn't ideal. Yeah. Yeah, he did, Paul. Gakpo! Yeah, it's very good. I tell you what, chat, Paul, he was sucked out of position there, one of you, Paul. But, yeah, it's one of them. This is a team as well, chat, and this is what Twitter and social media, they won't take into account. Liverpool fans will, but, I mean, rival fans. Like, but playing against a team that is midway through their season as well, their form, their fitness levels, they're all far superior than Liverpool this afternoon. This is why it's excellent for Liverpool. And Liverpool inside the penalty box. Salah, he's still got it. Mo, couldn't quite get that through. So they're going to be ahead of Liverpool in terms of every element of their game. And yeah, disappointing to go down 1-0, but it doesn't really matter. The main thing today, all about fitness and getting no injuries. That's the main thing today. As is the next couple of weeks as well. And hopefully we do see a bit of good gameplay, triangles and patterns of play between certain players as well. Hopefully they're Finn. As I said, chat, I think the Isak deal might be one that might go a bit longer than we're all anticipating. Just mainly depending on Newcastle getting their players and their attackers in. Because certainly, like Liverpool, if Liverpool didn't have, if we had the similar depth that we had to Newcastle, we've been there before, haven't we? Even before the years before Jurgen Klopp come in, we've had some very challenging years in terms of not having the strongest squad in certain seasons. Rio Miyachi, ball down the left hand side here for Yokohama. Nearly wrapped his boot round that. It was Miniachi as well. And here's Endo coming on. Go ahead, Endo, lad. With a rapturous applause. Go ahead, Endo. The heartbeat of Japanese football. Well done. There we go. Big Virgil. Smile on his face. And he's... Oh, what a big gesture that is. He's given Endo the captaincy as well. That's fantastic, that. I said he'll do that, Virgil. Well done. What a big moment that is for Endo. Wataru. It's right, lad. Fair play, Virgil. I mentioned he might do that in the first half, and I'm happy he's done that, Virgil. This goes to show the class of Virgil. What a moment for Endo and his family and friends and the whole of Japan, really. Seeing the captain of the national side and captain for this second half for Liverpool. Well done, lads. Yeah, Finn, I think we've got that in Hugo Ekitike and with Isak as well coming in, mate. But as I've said many times on social media this week as well, it's all about having that rotation as well, though, Finn, innit? In chat. If you can bring in an Isak and you bring in Ekitike, both of them, I know everyone goes, oh, you're spending a lot of money on both of them, but with Liverpool, you need rotation. Like, you can't always play, like, 100, like, Isak, and we know his injury record. We're not expecting Isak to come in and play, like, say Liverpool get quite deep into Champions League, League Cup and FA Cup again. Isak's not going to be 100% fit for all of them as well, so, yeah. So it's about having good quality rotation as well in the forward positions. Yeah, no, there's still plenty of work to do, mate, in there. Paul was saying, struggling the first few games as the players used to each other. And, yeah, 100%, mate. That's what it's all about. Learning from one another, especially when you get two fullbacks as well, Paul and Chat. The fact that I know obviously Frimpong's not playing this afternoon. He will come on later on in the second half, probably in the next 5-10 minutes. But it's just all about learning where each other play as well. New left back, new right back. Even though I think we all anticipate Bradley to start the Premier League season. Good challenge there on Waits by Natato. So, it's going to be one of them. Oh. Curtis, down the right. Salah. Curtis, get in, Waits, lad. What were you saying there? I shouldn't be looking at chat. Get in there, that's winning the league. That's a joke we have with us. Not really, because we are at the season. Get in there, Flea and Wait. Get in. Get in, chat. 1-0. Well done, Liverpool. Lovely breakdown that right-hand side. Curtis Jones driving with the ball through the centre of the pitch. Salah picking the ball off the right flank. Lovely little touch by Jones. Does he mean that touch, chat? Does he? What are we saying? Little back heel. Florian whacks that into the back. Bottom left corner there. There we go, chat. Panic over. And chat, you know me on the watch-alongs. As soon as I do the watch-alongs, got to do a bit of media work and all that in the background. But I don't get lost on social media because your head will roll into Birkenhead. Because, yeah, like, your head would fall off. Oh, has he come off? Ah, bloody hell. It is right, flow, lad. Florian Wirtz. So, here we go, chat. About 7-8 changes are we getting here, chat? Oh, there's only one. Oh, Elliot's come on. Rio Engamawe. Oh, there's about 7 now. Come on here, chat. Bear with me 1 second. I'll sort the video printed out. We'll get there eventually. But big up there. Oh yeah, it's standard Paul and it makes all of us, whatever generation, the 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever you'd suppose them, bro. But it's all amplified now on social media now, mate, isn't it? It's everything's twofold now. pick up there, chat. Omar, get in there, mate. Get in, lad. As Min said there, get in, lad. Oi, less of that, less. You had a good side anyway. Get in there, get in there, where it's great to see. Yeah, he's doing well. It's a big season for Curtis as well, though, Phil. Nice. Right, there you go. So, yeah, Ricky Lambert was such a disappointment, in being honest. Like, just didn't work out. But I suppose, there we go. Oh, please say you can hear me. Can you hear me? There we go. There's no one in like chat. So, Liverpool have made some changes. Or more than some changes. Whole raft of changes. So Costas is on. Oh yeah, it's the whole team's really changed there. Maybe 1 second there. Another game where we're seeing Costas playing centre half. There we go. Costas, Frimpong. Macher's starting, which is fantastic. Reds, Macher is back. Return of the Mac. McAllister's on. Elliot. What a stat. What a stat by the Liverpool commentary team there. Yeah, that is a very... I wouldn't look out of place in that Liverpool backline at the minute, chat. Not the tallest. Costas is the tallest in that Liverpool backline. Could you imagine if that backline started in the Prem? Social media that actually have a field day. No one to win headers. But yeah, you've got Frimpong, you've got Costas, you've got Endo, and you've got Andy Robbo. All in that starting 11 there. Rio. Oh, what a goal. Trainioni. Justin was putting his name in the video printer there. Get in, lads. The lad that we signed from Leicester all those years ago. Him, Rio, and Stevenson have got a big season involved, really, at Liverpool. Liverpool transitioning down the right-hand side. No, he's not offside there. Frimpong, lads. Fantastic ball. To the far stick. Rio and the other lads in the middle of the pitch. Nunez making a name for themselves. Causing issues. But a lovely, lovely outstretched right boot at the far stick. Has seen Trainioni putting Liverpool 2-1 ahead there, chat. He's right, lad. Special moment for the young lad. Well done, lads. Very highly regarded in the Liverpool setup there. think that's everything sorted now, chat. Apologies. But there we go, chat. 2-1. I was just getting the team on the video put into there, chat. Apologies, but what a goal that was. Is it panic over now on social media? Fill me in, chat. Let us know. I'm just so happy because you know what everyone's like. I'll tell you what, that just highlights exactly the ability on the ball. I know everyone's speaking coming into this season. The ability of Trent, of course. Trent was the best ball playing right back in football in terms of what he could do with a delivery. But certainly Frimpong, when he gets opportunity like he did there, I know it's pre-season, but there will be opportunities. The way in which Liverpool will potentially play through our fullbacks in this season, the likes of Kirkes, the likes of Frimpong, they'll be getting forwards, they'll be whipping in balls, whether that be on the byline or deep crosses as well. Rio down the left-hand channel here now. Engamoa. Oh, he's done well there, Rio. On the byline, Nunez. Tell you what, Rio Engamoa, not many players can stop him. Big, quick speed, a change of direction. Changes on a dime, really. You've got to be very concentrating. Yeah. Oh, good ball anyway. Oh, good. It's not our first rodeo ball anyway. It's just helps with the views really. It boosts the algorithm, so it's all good. But they get a big solid ban anyway if they step out of line. Yeah, the trolls. But they're doing an absolute awful job, by the way, as well. But I'm used to it. All the countless hours of watch-alongs I've done on my channel and Anfield Index as well, so all good. Yeah, it was a lovely goal. Lovely goal there, Phil, wasn't it? Yeah, get to the ends. Yeah. It's going to be interesting, chat. Do we anticipate, I'll pose this to you as well, Reds, do you anticipate Rio or, I think Rio will stay at the club. I think he'll probably be used as like the 5th or 6th choice attacker. He'll certainly get FA Cup games and League Cup games. Probably be the first name on the team sheet really in those games. But you look at Trainioni, his position in the squad, he's a bright lad. But I think if we are to loan Trainioni out, I'm hoping we loan him possibly to a bottom tier Premier League side, like say a Sunderland or something, or like a top Championship side really, if I'm being honest. But he's got a guaranteed game time really. Ball in, Frimpong again with another delicious ball into the penalty box on that occasion. The Yokohama defenders were very well positioned. There we go. Yeah, top class player, man. Top class. Oh, sorry there, Finn. It was a Trainioni, mate, at the far stick. It was a lovely assist. A lovely cross to the far stick, anyway. By Frimpong. I've got him in my fantasy football chat. Obviously, Kirkes and Frimpong will be getting quite a fair couple of points, but I do feel Frimpong down that right-hand channel with him and Salah might cause quite a lot of trouble for opposition defenders. Certainly Mo as well, but... Oh, no, we don't want to be putting him through that, mate. Oh, Trainioni! Oh, he's found Rio. Go on, Rio, lad. Oh, Rio. Done so well. The link-up play between Trainioni and Rio, man. You've already got a telepathic understanding. Both youngsters for Liverpool. It's going to be a free kick for Liverpool. McAllister. But Rio and Gamua. Lovely build-up play between him and Trey down that left-hand flank. drops his left boot, drops his left shoulder as there. Well, it's just change of direction, Rio and Gamua. He's really good at doing that. Phenomenal bit of play there. Unlucky to not find the back of the net. Big talent anyway. And certainly when Liverpool, listened to all the journalists at the time, when Liverpool brought him into obviously Liverpool's academy, all the Chelsea hierarchy at the football club were absolutely blazing, weren't they, when Liverpool managed to get Rio, which is understandable because he was one of their best academy prospects as well. But make sure you tune into the academy podcast Ben and Lewis done this week. I think that was yesterday as well, Red. So obviously if you want the lowdown on Rio, obviously Jaden Dan's, Tradioni as well, head over to the academy podcast. That's available on audio form and video form as well on Anfield Index. Maka, lads, can't me? Trying to put his boot through that. But refreshing to see Maka back as well, chat. Quite rightly so. He was given a very well-earned break, McAllister, because the amount of minutes he's played for, even prior to him coming to Liverpool for Brighton, and then he had that World Cup where he didn't really have a break for Argentina, then coming back to Liverpool, played every single minute more or less, and played a lot of football for Argentina as well. So Jan's, yeah, as Mint said there as well, Trevin Jan's podcast, as you can see there on the video printer. Obviously that's available every single week. That'll be returning very soon. Trevin Jan Mulby, the legendary midfielder, and Trev do a fantastic job. So that's always a great listen. Obviously that'll be live this season as well, as it was last year. So plenty of content to get stuck into, Reds. Over 75 free podcasts per month with over 600 plus free articles as well on Anfield Index. Want to find out even we want to find out even more about Anfield Index as well, head over to AnfieldIndex.com. You can join the Discord community as well if you've got Discord, or if you haven't got Discord, just like a little chat room really that you can connect with Liverpool fans as well. There's so many great opportunities as well. We've got different channels: Liverpool Talk, Transfer Talk. Obviously, if you likes, Endo nearly getting on the end of that, just goal kick there really. But obviously, if you become an Anfield Index Pro member, you can listen to some of the audio recordings of the shows live as they are happening as well. So you can listen and pose any questions to any industry-led professionals as well in terms of football and sports journalists, some of the best in the business that we do get over an Anfield Index. And you can listen and interact with all your favourite podcast hosts across Anfield Index as well. So get involved, Reds. Yeah, big up there, Jen. Yeah, phenomenal chemistry as well, mate. So yeah, but as it always is the case, Reds, like the one thing that Liverpool do really well is keeping players' feet on the ground and surrounding themselves with like the best people around them as well. Liverpool, we don't tend to do egos, as we know, Reds, over the last 10, like in the history of Liverpool. It's all about a family and being a team and being a collective as well. And I'm pretty sure Rio and Trey have got the right people around them. Certainly have at the football club to learn and develop and keep their feet on the ground. But most importantly, Trey and Rio and every Liverpool player for that matter really work hard. Because this season's going to be difficult. But when the opportunity does arrive for Trey or for Rio, in whether that be in the League Cup or the FA Cup, I'm pretty sure they'll take that opportunity with both hands as well. So, yeah, we're very privileged at that. We are a very big football club, but we've got very good, talented players as well. And we certainly don't take them for granted as well, Reds. So 12 minutes left to go here, Reds. So if you're just tuning in this afternoon, coming in from work or whatnot, Reds, Liverpool were 1-0 down. If you spend 2 seconds on social media, everyone was losing it. as is the case. It's pre-season, Reds, as we know. It's all about getting minutes under the belt anyway. Go on, Frimpong, lad. Ball into the box. Trainioni, he still got it. Couldn't quite poke that through the defence there. But again, another illustration of exactly why Frimpong is one of the best fullbacks in European football. I know it's a pre-season or whatever, but it's that ability to break away from fullbacks and wingers, really. For me, he's in the, he's certainly in the top 3 of the quickest fullbacks in European football anyway. That won't just help him attacking sense, but defensive shape as well. And he's an absolute top fella as well, Frimpong. A really good laugh as well. Speaking about the characters within the squad, it'll be a fantastic welcomed addition into the team as well. Frimpong. It's competition, mate, isn't it? I think even Liverpool in the 70s and 80s, Paul, for every great side in football, you need more or less. I think if you've asked Arne, and all of us, you've asked all of us, every Liverpool fan, we'd like to have 2 world-class players in every position. Some teams they might not be happy about it, or certain other players, but at Liverpool, that's the bare minimum. That's the level, really, an expectation. There's a standard. 10 minutes left to go here, Reds. But but what that's going to do to Connor Bradley and Frimpong as well, though, Paul and Chat, it's going to create competition. It's going to create competitive competition within the squad as well. So it's only going to bode well. Go ahead, Endo, lad. Oh, I just lost the ball there. Unlucky, lad. So it's all good competition. Yeah. Big up there, Arne. Yeah, very quick, man. As big up there, Mohamed. I'm being excited about Newcastle wearing striker. Hopefully that is the case soon, mate. Hopefully that is the case soon, bud. But yeah, I think it's, as we said, if everyone just tuned in, we spoke a bit about Isak at half time, didn't we, all coming into this game. I think it'd just be a case of, I think we're all waiting for Newcastle to get their business done. And I think as soon as, because everyone in Europe knows that potentially Liverpool might be getting Isak. So I think Liverpool are just allowing Newcastle that extra bit of time. That's just my personal opinion, might be completely wrong anyway, but I think we will get Isak, but it's just a case of waiting for Newcastle to bring in their player, because there's no way Newcastle are losing their star striker or star player in their team if they don't have cover or don't have adequate quality coming in. So, was it Chat? I mean, was it yesterday? Apparently Sesko might be going to United as well. So that's not helped really, is it? If you're Sesko, you're picking. If it's between Newcastle or United, thing is, if he was to go to Newcastle, Chat, Sesko, it'd be their leading line. It'd be their leading star striker, really. Of course, he'd probably get into United's team because that's not much of an improvement anyway. Anything's an improvement on that side. Oh, what play. Frimpong. Lovely play with him and Elliott. Frimpong. Oh, unlucky there, lads. Very quick transition. Change of space there. Harvey, lad. That's one way to stop a counter-attack. Just trip him up, lad. But, as Jen said there, I would like to see Maka as our vice. Yeah, I think long-term for Liverpool. Chat, what are we saying? Post the Salah, Virgil van Dijk era in about 2, 3, 4 years' time, wherever those lads do hopefully retire at Liverpool. Hopefully they're a lot long. They're at Liverpool longer than that anyway. But whoa, bloody hell, Endo nearly. Oh, Elliott got a yellow card. I was going to say fair play. But in terms of Chat, who do you anticipate to be captain and vice captain in the future post Salah? I've always said it possibly might be Kanate. If Kanate stays, I think it's going to be between Kanate and Maka. because I think both lads. I'm very surprised Debu's not captain of the French national side, if I'm being honest. Oh, has he? Happy days, Midland. Hopefully that is the case, mate. Happy days. Go to Newcastle. Amazing set of fans as well. Don't get caught up in the social media Newcastle fans as well, chat. It's a very, yeah. Newcastle's an amazing place, amazing city, and you've got amazing fans as well. I know it's difficult when we do see some posts and all that about like on social media. It's not a true reflection of the great set of fans Newcastle have got. Rio down the left. Done well there, still kept hold of it. 6 minutes left on the clock. He's entered the penalty box. Rio, so far stick. Unlucky there, lad. Unlucky there, lad. Finn, I don't think they'll take him, mate. If I'm being honest, I think if whatever happens with Nunez, I think he will stay at Liverpool this season. Chat, if I'm being honest, as the lads have already said on Anfield Index and all their shows as well. It's and as will be discussed this evening as well on the transfer show with Dave and Trev. It'll be a case of if a bid comes in for Nunez that Liverpool are happy with, then I think Liverpool will sell. But if our valuation doesn't get met, I think Nunez will stay at Liverpool, if I'm being honest. But it all tends to how much Liverpool get. Salah, Gakpo, Grav, Virgil on the bench there. Go Wedler. Mark saying he thinks for captain Macker or Ryan, to be honest, for vice. Interesting. Like, you look at like how young the side is as well, chat, though. Like, Waite's 22. Szoboszlai's still, 22, 23. Ibu, what's Ibu, like 25, 26? So he's got a couple of years ahead of him as well, so. Robbo. Rio and Gamua. He's got Trainioni on his left. Rio and Gamua. Oh, get in! Get in, lads! Rio and Gamua. As Salah, he's made up there. The camera's panned to him. Well done, lads. Well done. What a phenomenal goal, like run that is as well. Driving really well. He's got a couple of options ahead of him there, Rio. Drops his right shoulder and absolutely caresses that into the bottom right corner. Low driven shot. His spatial awareness just when he gets inside the penalty box as well. I know we go, pre-season this, pre-season that, but tell you, he's a lad with a lot of confidence, and most importantly, he's a lad with a lot of ability. Well done, lads. And Liverpool's Japanese fans are absolutely made up with that. And rightly so. And Virgil with a right old smile. But he's right, lad. Keep on working hard, Rio. He'll do well, certainly. Oh, sorry there, but there we go. As Paul says, get in there. Stay. Yeah, Mark. And as I said before, about 10 minutes ago, Chelsea hierarchy were very disappointed, really. They were very, very disappointed when they lost him as well. Because he was, when you listen to all the well-respected journalists that represent Chelsea and the Prem as well, he was one of their star prodigies, really. Get in there, that's what a goal. Who scored the goals? Obviously, Rio Engamua. Trainioni got the second one. And Florian Wirtz getting the equaliser as well. So it's been a very good second half for Liverpool. As a pick up their chat. Yeah, obviously his first professional contract will be on the horizon mark. And that's the thing anyway. Liverpool tend to structure our deals really well in terms of... But, as I said, Rio, the world is at his feet. Just got to keep on working hard, which he will. Him, Trey, and all the Liverpool players going into this season as well. We're very thankful and blessed that we've got amazing personalities within the changing room in terms of Van Dijk, Salah, real people that you can look up to. And most importantly, real good human beings as well within Liverpool's side that look after them. Give them some lessons as well in terms of what to do and what to not to do as well. I think when everyone sees Salah as well, day to day, what he eats, what he trains as well, first in, last out with Mohamed Salah, that's the level that every player needs to aspire to in terms of his commitment to being an elite level player. But well done, lads. But a minute left in as Liverpool play our final game, the final stretch of our Asia tour. But Frimpong leading the line here. Oh, sloppy by Yokohama. Trainioni inside the penalty box. It's going to be a corner here. How many minutes is that going to be added on here? But what a game it has been, Reds. Yeah, it's pre-season. Touch wood, everyone. Fingers crossed. No injuries as well. That's what it's all about. Fitness and getting the opportunity of certain players in the side to get used to the setup at Liverpool as well. And just more or less experiencing the first team environment, really. And beholding, really, how massive Liverpool are as well. I think sometimes, like, when you're in the Premier League as well, but I think for any new players, they then eventually learn how massive Liverpool are, really, when you go away to Japan. And Elliott overhead kick, Frimpong deflection, it's going absolutely everywhere. But yeah, you really get a sense of how big Liverpool are when you go on tour. And is that full time? And I think that is is that full time? I think it is there, Reds. But what a night it has been, and what a tour it has been for Liverpool. Well done, Reds, as well. But the most important thing, as Liverpool fans around the continent, around the world as well, and in Japan and in Asia as well, that I've had the opportunity to watch Liverpool in the training, in the game as well. 72,000 capacity stadium as well, so plenty of Liverpool fans in the ground. Might be the first, might be the last, but it's memories that those lads and ladies will be cherishing through the rest of the time anyway, watching this great Liverpool side. But Reds, a fantastic run out. That's what it has been, a big training ground exercise, getting fitness as well, but it's about, most importantly, getting Liverpool out there for the fans around the world as well, giving them their, hopefully, one of the best experiences they've ever had in regards to watching Liverpool as well. But Reds, a massive thank you for everyone that has tuned in this afternoon. It's very much appreciated. As Midnight said there, thank you Japan as well. And thank you, Reds, to everyone that is out there as well, and you have enjoyed it. But the content does not stop here. This evening we will be having the transfer show. That will be Dave Davis and Trev Downey taking you through all the latest Liverpool news as well, Reds. So that'll be probably in around 6:30 this evening. So keep an eye on, put your bell notification on. That'll be on YouTube, and that'll be available across all audio platforms as well, Reds. But yeah, until a couple more days' time, I'm just going to quickly check when's the Bilbao games. That's very soon. That's on the 4th, isn't it? Yeah, the 4th. On the 4th, we will be having a double header. Yes, chat. We will have a double header. I'll do 2 games anyway. Yeah, so that'll be fun anyway. Be a long day. But Reds, I'm looking forward to that. So we're getting there. We're getting closer, Reds. A big run out for the lads. Fitness, patterns of play and everything really. So, of course, 27th of September. at 3 p.m. That would be obviously Liverpool playing in the Charity Shield against Crystal Palace. Not too far away, that, Reds, is it? Certainly. As we go into the September period, very, very exciting. But Reds, massive thank you for everyone that is tuned in this afternoon to the Matchday Live experience. Want to keep up to date on all watch-alongs throughout the season, you can certainly do so. Hit that subscribe button down below. We'll be covering every single kick for Liverpool throughout the Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup and League Cup games as well. But plenty of content to get stuck into. Join the Discord community, over 2,000 Liverpool fans from around the world. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And if you want to become an Anfield Index Pro member, you can certainly do so for £7.99 a month. If you want to pay monthly, or if you want to head over to pay a yearly subscription as well, that comes at a £4.99 a month as well. And just as little as a coffee. And I tell you what, Reds, opens up a great catalogue of great LFC content. You've got Media Matters on Monday. You've got Moby on the Spot returning very soon in the future. Trev Downey and Jan Moby as well, taking you through all the Liverpool reaction pre-match shows and everything involved with that as well, Reds. Obviously, you've got the Gags Tandon show. You've got Chat G&G. So plenty, that's Grizz Khan and Gags Tandon. And obviously out the Red Room yesterday. So yeah, Reds, get involved. Yeah, it's amazing content. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below. If you haven't subscribed, drop a like on the video as well. Massively helps out, not just on my streams, but if you're ever watching a stream across Anfield Index, drop a like on the video as well. And anyone that does shows on their channels as well, get involved with their content as well. But Reds, yeah, have a lovely rest of your Wednesday or Thursday, whenever you are watching, Reds. Let's have a last couple of comments there, really, Reds, before we cap off. But big up there, Finn. Never missed a show. Nice. Much appreciated there, Midnight. Much appreciated, bud. Yeah, big up there, Jen. Yeah, Diogo will be with us all this season. We'll be thinking about him and his family and his friends as well. He's obviously the Forever 20 will be on our shirts for the remainder of the season as well, which is a beautiful touch for Diogo. And yeah, forever our number 20 as well. But nice one there, Steve. But as I said, chat, a massive thank you to all yous. Yous make these streams as well, chatting in the comments as we go along. And as I said, if it's the first time watching the watch-alongs, what we tend to do is obviously you can click if you want to sync up the audio as well throughout the Premier League games or Champions League, whatever we're doing, sync up your commentary. And especially if you don't want to listen to Gary Neville, you can kind of listen to me anyway. I'm just a slight bit better anyway. But so sorry, Gary. But yeah, Reds, make sure you do tune in as well. Obviously, to the transfer show. But Reds, look after yourself. Have a lovely rest of your evening, whatever you're doing, and make sure you do tune into the transfer show this evening with Trev and Dave. But yeah, chock-a-block. More shows to come. Hit that subscribe button down below to keep up to date on all things Anfield Index. But that has been Matchday Live with me, Jack McIndoe, and I will see you on the 4th of September to do the double header. Certainly will need a big lie down after that anyway. It's a double header. So, but Reds, look after yourself and you'll never walk alone. A big 3-1 win for Liverpool. But as we said this afternoon, it's all about getting those fitness levels up, ready for the first game against Bournemouth on the Friday night on game week 1 of the Premier League. But Reds, look after yourself. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video as well, and see you very soon. Ta-ra, Reds.